So, dim the lights, settle into your favorite chair, and let the ASMR Horror Podcast transport you to the edge of your imagination, where fear becomes an intimate companion. There are others, whispers of lost souls who haven't been so lucky. They say the Char-Man collects trinkets from his victims, charred necklaces, melted watches, trinkets twisted by infernal heat. They say these trinkets hold echoes of their former owners, whispers of lost lives trapped in the Char-Man's burning prison. Some, in the hushed tones of campfire stories, claim these trinkets can open a doorway to the Char-Man's domain, a hidden realm nestled within the very heart of the Ojai Valley. A place where twisted trees stretch towards an inky sky, and flames dance without fuel, casting grotesque shadows on jagged canyons. They say only the bravest, or the most foolish, dare enter this inferno, drawn by the whispers of their lost loved ones or the morbid allure of confronting the creature born of fire. Among them was a man named Silas, a grizzled old prospector with eyes as hard as desert flint and a beard like sun-bleached moss. His son, Ethan, a bright-eyed boy with a laugh that could charm rattlesnakes out of their holes, vanished in the woods one starlit night. The whispers, ever present in the valley, painted a grim picture. Ethan, snatched by the Char-Man, his laughter turning into a choked scream in the depths of the fire demon's realm. Silas, fueled by grief and a stubborn refusal to accept his son's fate, hunted the Char-Man with a vengeance unmatched even by the desert sun. He scoured the woods, deciphering the whispers carried on the wind, learning the language of shadows and smoke. He built traps laced with fire, hoping to draw the Char-Man out, to face him on his own terms. One night, under a sky choked with crimson stars, Silas found it, a charred amulet clutched in the burned hand of a long-dead camper. The whispers screamed through his mind, visions flashing before his eyes, flickering flames, a boy's terrified face, laughter turning into a tormented wail. This was Ethan's, he knew it in his bones. Following the whispers, Silas reached the hidden cave, a gaping maw in the side of a fire-scarred mountain. The heat radiated from within, a furnace breath against his chilled skin. He clutched the amulet, its warmth a faint hope in the encroaching darkness. He stepped inside, the flames painting grotesque murals on the cave walls, figures writhing in eternal agony. The cave twisted and turned, a labyrinth of burning tunnels and echoing screams. Finally, he emerged into a vast cavern, a hellish landscape bathed in the flickering glow of endless fires. Twisted trees, once sentinels of the forest, stood like petrified screams, their branches clawing at the inky sky. In the center, on a throne of smoldering rocks, sat the Char-Man. Ethan was there, chained to a pillar of bone, his once bright eyes dulled with despair. The Char-Man, a silhouette against the flames, turned to Silas, his raspy laugh echoing through the cavern. "So, the old man comes finally," he hissed, his voice like burning leaves. "To join your precious son in my eternal furnace?" Silas, fear gnawing at his heart, held up the amulet. "Let him go," he said, his voice surprisingly steady. "Take me instead. He has a life outside this hell." The Char-Man laughed, a sound that shook the very bones of the earth. "You cannot bargain with fire, old man. This boy is mine now, fuel for my eternal hunger." But Silas had one last card to play. He remembered the whispers, the stories of the trinkets, the echoes of lost souls. He held the amulet aloft, channeling the boy's fear, his hope, his love for his father. "He is not yours," Silas shouted, his voice cracking with emotion. "He is his mother's, his friend's, his whole life waiting for him. Take me instead, but let him go." The cavern fell silent. The Char-Man stared at the amulet, the flickering flames reflecting in his ember eyes. A flicker of something, maybe regret, maybe doubt, crossed his charred face. Then, with a roar that shook the very foundation of the cave, he lunged at Silas. The flames devoured Silas in an instant, consuming him with a heat that turned his bones to ash. But as he burned, he heard a sound, a choked sob, a desperate gasp. Ethan was free. The Char-Man, enraged by the loss, lashed out with a wave of fire, but it was too late. Ethan, fueled by his father's sacrifice, found a hidden crevice in the wall, a secret passage back to the world of flesh and air. He scrambled through, the echoes of his father's scream fading behind him. Ethan emerged from the cave, battered and bruised, his hair singed, his eyes haunted by the horrors he'd witnessed. But he was alive. Silas, though, was gone, sacrificed to buy his son a chance at escape. Ethan carries the weight of his father's sacrifice, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks in the shadows of the Ojai. He returned to the world, forever marked by the flames that had licked at his soul. His laughter, once bright and carefree, now held a note of hollow sorrow. He became a guardian of the whispers, a living testament to the horrors that awaited those who ventured too close to the Char-Man's domain. He warned campers of the lurking danger, his voice a chilling echo of his father's sacrifice. But the whispers still called, especially under the crimson eye of a full moon. They hinted at a way to truly defeat the Char-Man, not by fire, but by something stronger. They spoke of an ancient ritual, a forgotten magic of water and moonlight, capable of severing the fire demon's link to the human world. This ritual involved 3 sacred stones, hidden within the Ojai Valley, each imbued with the power of the elements. 1, a moonstone, glowed with the pale light of dawn, drawing strength from the moon's embrace. The second, a bloodstone, pulsed with the lifeblood of the earth, hidden within a whispering grove. The third, a tearstone, held the sorrow of 1,000 lost souls, nestled in the heart of a waterfall untouched by the sun. Ethan knew finding these stones would be fraught with danger. The Char-Man, sensing the threat, would unleash his fury upon anyone who dared disturb his sanctuary. But fueled by grief and a burning desire to honor his father's sacrifice, Ethan set out on his perilous quest. The moonstone was the easiest to find, its ethereal glow shimmering like a beacon in the night. The bloodstone, however, proved more elusive. Ethan had to navigate a maze of thorns and treacherous cliffs, guided only by the whispers of ancient trees. He faced illusions woven by the Char-Man, chilling visions of his father's burning pyre, trying to lure him off the path. Finally, bathed in the crimson glow of a lunar eclipse, Ethan found the bloodstone, pulsing with a raw, earthy energy. But the cost was dear. The Char-Man, enraged by the theft, sent his smoldering minions to attack. Ethan fought with the ferocity of a cornered wolf, the memory of his father's bravery burning in his heart. The tearstone, nestled within the waterfall, proved the most challenging. The path was a gauntlet of treacherous rapids and hidden whirlpools. Ethan nearly succumbed to the icy depths, but the whispers, now laced with his father's voice, urged him on. He emerged, clutching the tearstone, tears of his own mingling with the water's flow. With all 3 stones gathered, Ethan stood at the mouth of the Char-Man's cave, feeling the heat lick at his skin. He closed his eyes, channeling the moonstone's cool radiance, the bloodstone's earthy pulse, and the tearstone's sorrowful grace. The whispers around him coalesced into a powerful incantation, a language older than time itself. The earth trembled, the flames within the cave roaring in defiance. The Char-Man emerged, a smoldering colossus fueled by hatred and rage. But Ethan stood his ground, the power of the elements swirling around him like a maelstrom. He unleashed the ritual, the stones bathing the cave in a blinding light. A scream, as ancient as the fire itself, ripped through the valley. The Char-Man dissolved into a mass of flickering embers, scattered by the wind. The flames within the cave dwindled, replaced by an eerie darkness. The whispers, too, fell silent, leaving behind an unsettling quiet. Ethan stumbled out of the cave, weary but victorious. He had banished the Char-Man, but at a terrible cost. He had sacrificed his father, faced horrors no human should endure, and walked the precipice of madness. Yet, he had emerged with a newfound purpose, to keep the valley safe, to prevent another soul from falling prey to the whispers of the Ojai Valley. His tale became a chilling legend, passed down through generations, a grim reminder of the darkness that lurks in the shadows. And whenever a campfire crackles under the starry sky, and the shadows dance amongst the trees, the whispers might begin again, not of the Char-Man, but of the brave boy who faced the fire and won, a flickering flame of hope in the heart of the Ojai Valley. But the darkness, friends, never truly sleeps. The embers of the Char-Man still smolder, seeking new fuel in the hearts of the unwary. So remember, when you venture into the woods, listen to the whispers. They may warn you of the dangers that lurk, or guide you to a truth far more terrifying than any tale spun by flickering flames. For the Ojai Valley holds secrets older than the redwoods themselves, and some shadows wait for an ember to ignite. May I request you to show your unwavering support by tapping that like button and smashing the subscribe button with unbridled enthusiasm. Your actions hold the key to unleashing a torrent of more exhilarating, spine-chilling tales. Join us in this journey of suspense and excitement, and let's create an unstoppable force of storytelling together.